Tell me about the other country game you've been playing.
Red Dead Online. So I got back into it. I think I got some email about some of the Halloween offerings, and I love a good spooky thing, and I've just been looking to get back into it anyway. I like Red Dead a lot.
Abby,
yes.
Red Dead 1, no, whatever we're calling it, Red Dead Redemption,
mm-hmm.
I think might still hold the award for best Halloween.
Well, there's an email coming later, and I agree with you.
Yeah. So
yes.
How are their online Halloween offerings?
Not great. They're unsatisfying. It's basically like a normal, regular world, and then you can go into their sort of like mini games, their PvP stuff, and that seems to have some spooky things. I tried to do it, and it was some kind of like monsters versus monster killers. And it wouldn't load in. It seemed to be like weren't enough people joining the party or the lobby, or it just like wasn't working properly. So I never even got into it. But it seems, as far as I can tell, it seems like the Halloween festive stuff, there's like a little bit in the cosmetics, and I wish there was more because I think that'd be really fun. But I think it's mostly in the kind of PvP stuff, which I think is some of the weakest stuff in the Red Dead Online.
Like the activity events or whatever they're calling them? Like the ones you join from like the menu kind of thing?
Yes, exactly. Okay. Or like you go to like some thing and it's like, join this. I don't know. I have been playing a little more Red Dead Online, and right now I'm disappointed because they have brought in more stuff into the game, but all of it costs money.
Like in-game money? In-game money,
these gold bars, which you buy with real money, and you can earn them in-game, but at very small amounts at a time, like 20 cents at a time for these gold bars. So they have, this is the thing I'm most okay with, which is they have a Fortnite style XP ranking level up thing where you pay I think it's called like Outlaw Pass or something. Okay, so basically the same thing. So they have like the free tier, which everybody gets, which is just like you're doing XP, you get a few items. And then they have the like expensive tier, which is 35 gold bars. Okay. And just for reference, I think 25 gold bars is $10.
Okay.
I think so. I think that's
so it's more than $10.
It's more than $10.
Okay.
And then I think the next thing is like $20 for 55 gold bars. But that I was like, maybe I'll get this. I'll consider doing this. That I was more okay with because that seems on par with a Fortnite type of thing. Yes. And you play that and you'll get more gold through that. And eventually, hopefully you can pay it off again
if you play
just through playing the game. Yeah. Yes. That I'm more okay with. But they also added what I think are 3 sort of activity chains that you can do that come with another currency, these like tokens. And I had a few gold bars already just from playing it before. So I signed up for one of those, which was a collector's thing. So you go around the world and you collect these items. Very similar to the regular game, where basically you're walking around and then your controller starts to vibrate and you hear this sort of tinkling, and you find like, oh, here's an antique bottle, here's a tarot card, here's a rare flower. Fantastic. And then you can go sell that back for money, basically. Not the gold bars, as far as I can tell, just like the regular cash in the game.
Is that fun?
It's fine. I mean, I like it because I like going around the world, but I'm not engaging with the world, and I think the way they want me to. I'm not using my gun. I'm not doing any combat stuff. Like I'm just going around and I'm picking up flowers and I'm walking through a house and I'm picking up tarot cards, and there's some like awesome stuff within that. Like I went to, I think is it like Braithwaite Manor? It was one of the like mansions. I went inside of it, and it's so cool to just like explore that world without the rest of the stuff in there. Like there's definitely still some of that stuff, and it seems like I was stumbling upon more just like random sort of flavor in the world. As far as 2 characters, I ran into these 2 women who were fighting and then one shot the other one, which is like, okay, interesting. There's no real benefit for me. It was just like, here's something like a little bit of flavor in the world that I can stop and see, which I appreciated. But I was like, okay, well, I want to go around and choose stuff. Oh, another complaint I had with this collector's thing is everything is like spread out over the map. The map is huge. And you can fast travel. It costs money, but you can fast travel. But I like exploring the world. I want to go across and travel the world. So I do that. And then occasionally I'll pop in and it'll be a thing that's like, hey, join this free roam event thing. And it's just like a PvP really quick, and it'll pop you in, pop you out. So I'm like, sure, I'll do that. So I spend like 20 minutes getting across the map. I'm so close to this collector's thing, but I'm like, I'm going to do this quick PvP thing that they clearly want me to do.
Yes,
and then it spits me out on the other side of the map. Why the fuck would they do that? I was so mad.
Because they don't respect your time.
They don't respect my time. I just wound up fucking fast traveling, which I didn't want to do. Anyway, so it's like, there's this bounty hunt so it's like the three things are like collectors, bounty hunting, and I think the third one is like hunting for animals. So I was like, oh, I want to do the bounty hunting thing. And they had this cool cutscene.
And you have to pay gold to get into it again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you had this cool cutscene. You had this like cool cow lady, and she was like, I'm a bounty hunter. Oh, here's 10 corpses for your thing. Yeah, I'm like a hard ass bounty hunter. Cool.
That's me.
So it's like, okay, great. I want to get the license so I can go bounty hunting, and it's 15 gold bars again. So it's like, this is the only fucking shit there is to do in this game.
That kind of sucks.
Like, this is all there is to do in this game, and it all costs money. And like, even if it was a thing that's like, if you get this battle pass, it'll give you these licenses for free.
It does.
I would be like, great.
Oh, it doesn't?
I don't think so.
Oh, boy.
Like, if that was an option, I would be like, sure, I'll pay the $20. I'll do that.
That's the best value.
I know, but having to get the $20 battle pass plus, the fucking $8 each, like 3 other things in the world was a real bummer. Because I just want to play this world. I want to have a cool looking cow lady, and I want to do something in this cool world that I really, really like.
And you...
I bought the game. This is not a free Fortnite situation.
This is not the only game out there that makes you rebuy the game several times over.
But
I agree that it sucks.
There is at least in those other games, like even if this was like there is shit for you to do in Red Dead Online. If there's actually fun stuff, but it's like no, the PvP fucking sucks. Like I was playing this one PvP thing that I really wanted to be good, where it's like you're following this train and everyone's on horses and you got to run up to the train and jump on it, and then each train car, like one train car special, you got to take control of that train car, right? So the whole thing is like get onto the train, then fight people. But everyone's just fucking fighting everyone on horses, getting no real XP for it, and never even getting to the fucking train. So it's like you'd spawn, and like people would spawn behind you, and you would immediately die before you even get to the train. So it's like the PvP is not designed super well, or really nobody is incentivized to do the thing the PvP wants you to do. They just shoot each other. So it's like the game is not fun. The parts that come with the game are not that fun. And then everything else that's like not terrible, at least I wouldn't know, but as far as the fucking bounty hunting is like behind not in like a small paywall either, which is just frustrating.
That does sound frustrating,
especially because it's like, I think I'm also annoyed because there's also the weird kind of like curtain aspect to it where it's all behind this like, it's the gold bars, 15 gold bars. But it's like, how much real money is that for me? Because I have to buy these bars in bundles. Like, how much do I actually have to pay to get these fucking bars to do this thing? It's just, I don't know. I'm like frustrated by it. I really want to play more Red Dead Online. I probably will, but it's frustrating how expensive it is.
It sounds like Red Dead Online doesn't want you to play Red Dead Online.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
The gambler.